Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the U.S. in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. Spot Pay. Money reimagined.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Request, pay, ride. Dash makes getting around easy. Dash, rides that fit you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
And that is right, of course, we want to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson. It's exciting days here in Grenada as Intercall is on, baby. 3 days of sporting action at the National Stadium. Day number 1 down the history books right now. We're going to tell you how the day ended. And of course, we have other things to talk to you about. Grenada records 1 death already for 2026 as it relates to tuberculosis. We'll talk to you about that. As the Ministry of Health say, TB continues to be a concern. We've got a statement from the Rural Development Unit, the RDU, relating to oil and food security and food production as a strategic response to managing your cost of living. Okay, we'll talk to you about that in a bit. And Grenada is back in business as it relates to fish and it being exported to the United States. All right, we're back in business. And Nawasa marks another milestone with commissioning of Peggy's Whim water storage tank. Yep. And, well, we have other things to talk to you about once time permits. This is Mikey Live, news discussed, not told. For those of you who are on the program for the first time, we welcome you with open arms. And for those of you who are always here, we call you the usual suspects. We want to say hello to you. Just know, everyone here, that you might not have had the best of days today. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. If in case that you did, yay! And if you didn't, just know that there'll be days like these. And I think that, you know, the fact that how you spend your day varies means that you'll have a better appreciation when things calm down. You know what I mean? Just know that when you have a bad day, it is not that your God has neglected you. God knows you by name. He's got your back. Your God is going to see you through whatever the difficult situation might just be. Sometimes you go through tough times so that you can become a little bit stronger and more resilient. Yeah, so when harder days come, you got this. So folks, we're taking a little break, and we are coming back. Just a little thing, and we'll be back shortly. Oh, and before we do that, oops, reverse Mikey, reverse, we're going back. Don't forget the headlines was brought to you to the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. We've got the Big Insurance, Ariza Credit Union, Dash, SpotPay, and all the other sponsors. We say thank you for being here with us. Now, we take that break.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Grenada UB40 featuring Ali Campbell is heading to the National Cricket Stadium for Reggae Fest, the big show with 4 superstars and 3 live bands on one night only. Saturday 11th April. Early bird tickets at Grenada Optical or online at gotofet.com.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for 2 to enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Bringing value home. Yes, and of course, conditions apply. And of course, we again would like to say hello and welcome to everyone who's currently locked in on the business. Now, folks, it is not an ordinary day today. Today was that day when, a lot of people, parents and the students, went out to support the young stars. In day number 1, where you saw some hits, and then, of course, the latter part of the day, you found that there were final events, Intercall. Of course, it's the premier sporting event in Grenada. I mean, everybody turns up to Intercall, and if they don't, well, the workplace transforms into a big, a virtual posse stand where you find people are supporting their alma mater. And of course, today was an exciting day. There were some interesting upsets. Some were really, really, really competitive. Others were not as competitive, but that's just the nature of the sport. And then there was the March Pass, which was also really good. Some people say Happy Hill won the T-Force, but that's okay. You know, because we don't have no fancy name and thing, you know, we expect that. We expect that from them. But here are your results for the March Pass in the boys division. St. David's Catholic Secondary School 1, then Presentation Brothers College 2nd, and Happy Hill Secondary School 3rd. And the Sponsors Choice Award, first Wester Hall Secondary, second J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School, and third Boca Secondary. So they had it really different. You understand? And so congratulations to you guys. And of course, you know, the day started really nice. It was good to see all the teams come out with all the colors, and of course the opening ceremony and all that was really good. You know, it's just a nice vibe. Yeah, the Intercall, really nice vibe. The day saw a lot of events rolling out, and of course on your screen now are the updated results as of end of day number 1. On top in the girls division, 55 points. We have St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's. Then with 53 points, just 2 points behind, we have St. David's Catholic Secondary School. So they're going to be having a toss-up. And not very far from them is the St. Andrew Anglican Secondary, 51 points. So you understand, yeah, see that? 2 points between, you understand? 2 points between third and second, and 2 between second and first. That will be tough. And then going lower down, you also see that the points are close between Anglican High School down in 4th place, and then the Boca Secondary School in 5th. And then you go down to McDonald College, Hillsborough Secondary, then Grenada Christian Academy, St. Joseph Convent Grenville, Westmoreland Senior School, then Wester Hall Secondary School, Bishop's College, Grenville Secondary School, St. Mark's Secondary School, Happy Hill Secondary, Wesley College, Grenada Seventh-day Adventist, and then we've got the St. George's Institute. All right, so these are the schools and their positions. And also, when we go down to the male section now, so that was a female. In the male section, the story is very different, because way ahead is St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School, with 102 points, and then behind them 76.5 points, GBSS, and then Presentation Brothers College 42 points, and David Catholic Secondary 26, and then we go down McDonald College, then Boca Secondary, Grenada Christian Academy, St. John's Christian Secondary, St. Mark's Secondary School, Hillsborough Secondary, J.W. Fletcher Catholic, St. Rose Modern Secondary, Wester Hall Secondary, Grenville Sec, Wesley College, and then down in the bottom there we have Happy. Yo, listen, yeah. All they had to stop that Happy. Yo, Happy, what is that one, boy? But I'm still gonna make noise, eh? Waving me flag for my school. So that's what it looks like for day number 1. And tomorrow, oh Lord, as the days go on, it gets more and more exciting. Yeah? But may the best. And sometimes all you have to do is get an idea as to who is going to take the male or female division, and based on the point difference. As it relates to the female division, it can go anywhere. The male division is a little more, you understand? It's getting clearer, and I can see clearly now the dust is gone. All right, so being that as it may, we wish all of the athletes a good rest tonight, so that tomorrow they can come out really energized and do their thing as usual. Day number 2. Okay, what else do we have to tell you about TB boy? Tuberculosis remains a public health concern for the Ministry of Health, as Grenada records 1 death already for the year 2026. Yes, Grenada has recorded 1 death attributed to the tuberculosis, TB, so far for 2026, and that's according to health reports. Now, the development serves as a reminder that TB remains a public health concern, despite being both preventable and treatable. Health officials continue to encourage the public to remain vigilant, to seek early medical attention, and follow recommended guidelines to reduce the risk of infection And transmission. What is tuberculosis? Tuberculosis is an infectious disease that is caused by a bacteria. It mainly affects the lungs, as we will hear now reported by Dr. Sean Charles. And of course, Dr. Charles was today speaking with Mr. Kevin Frederick on one of their health programs. I think it's called Informed Discussions, where he spoke about TB, how it can be contracted, and of course, he gave some statistics as it relates to TB.
So TB is a disease that has been around for a very, very long time, probably going all the way back to the days of the Bible. But it is a disease that has remained with humanity for different reasons. All right, one of which being it is a disease that tend to attack individuals when their immunity is weakened, and that generally comes along with, based on the living conditions and the state of nutrition and other factors. The HIV pandemic has also, favored the persistence and resurgence in cases of TB. But firstly, before discussing our status, briefly, TB is a disease that is caused by a bacteria. The bacteria is called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. All right, it is a disease that can affect any part of the body, but in particular, it affects the lungs. Individuals become infected when they breathe in droplets in the air that contain the bacteria, and these droplets are deposited in the air when an individual coughs or shouts or sings or whichever. So these particles, when they are inhaled, they go deep into the lungs, and the organism starts an infection and can sometimes persist for a very long time.
But that same organism can determine whether it is active or non-active.
Correct. So when someone gets infected, the bacteria goes into the lungs. For many individuals, the immune system is able to fight it off or to keep it under control. All right. Those that the immune system is able to attack and destroy the bacteria, those individuals do not go on to have infection. But there are some individuals where the bacteria remains in the lungs for a very long time. Mm-hmm. It is not causing active disease, but it remains there, and the immune system keeps it at bay. Right. And remember, I said the immune system keeps it at bay. So you could imagine that if for some reason the immune system loses the fight, becomes weakened for some reason, then they can go on to have active disease. Right. Now, those individuals who have the bacteria in them, and the immune system is just keeping it at bay, and they have no symptoms, those individuals, we say they have a latent infection. Right. All right. In the future, they can go on to develop active disease. Okay. Now, those individuals whose immune system has lost the fight and was not able to keep the disease at bay, then the bacteria can continue to multiply. It causes destruction in the lungs as a result of all of the inflammation and so on that it causes. And those individuals are said to have active TB disease. Now, it can also spread from the lung to other parts of the body when an individual have active TB disease, and it can cause, it can affect different structures in the body and cause severe illness.
And in cases, death. Based on the statistics that he gave, it seemed to be very serious that there's a high mortality rate where TB is concerned, so it's not something I would want to mess with, as he speaks of some of Grenada's recent statistics where TB is concerned.
Just give you a few statistics. In 2020, we recorded one case and one death. That case died. Okay. All right. 2021, we had 2 cases. 2022, 1 case. 2023 was an unusual year when we detected 5 cases, all right? 5 cases, 2 of those cases died. 2024, we had another 2, 2025, 4, but unusually in 2026, we already have 2 cases in the first, we haven't gone past the first quarter of the year.
Right.
So it is a cause for concern.
I agree.
It's a cause for concern because TB is a serious disease, and this year we've had one death from TB. All right, and that's the thing. TB is one of the leading causes of death, infectious causes of death worldwide. In fact, COVID was the only disease in recent time that has surpassed TB in the number of deaths annually. TB causes, I mean, in 2024, about 1.2 million deaths from TB alone. So it is not a disease that we should take lightly. Right. Just give you a few statistics. In 2020, we recorded...
thank you for that, sir. All right, so that's Dr. Sean Charles, and of course, because of the serious nature of this, we wanted to play this in its entirety so that at least you have an appreciation for its severity. And not say that you are not properly informed about this, all right? Some of the common symptoms include a persistent cough lasting 3 weeks or longer, also chest pain as a symptom, also coughing up blood, and weakness or fatigue, also rapid weight loss or loss of appetite. All these are associated with TB, also fever. And night sweats, all right, is a common symptom of TB. All right, let's go. So I found it interesting, a statement from the Rural Development Unit, the RDU. They are calling on farmers and Grenadians to increase food production as a strategic response to managing your cost of living. Food security is national security. That's right. The Ministry of Economic Development, Planning, Blue Economy, and Cooperatives, the Rural Development Unit, they are calling on all agricultural farmers, fishermen, and livestock farmers across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique to intensify your efforts to increase food production and strengthen the collective commitment to national food security. Dr. Stephen Fletcher, Mesolia. Dr. Fletcher, how are you doing? You good? You alright? You copacetic? Blessings. Alright? He's the head of the RDU. He stated that in the face of increasing unpredictable global uncertainties, with the attendant rising food prices, Grenadians must increase our capacity to feed ourselves. Don't just look at things that are happening worldwide and say, well, it's in Iran, it's in Ecuador, it's here, it's there, so we are right. No. These things have a way of shocking the economy that in turn will affect you, the value of your dollar, the cost of food. Now, the RDU urges farmers to expand cultivation of staple crops and vegetables that form the backbone of our national diet. Also, to intensify product diversification efforts, and that is to reduce our dependency on imports and to ensure that our resilience is there against external shocks. To also adopt climate-smart practices that safeguard yields while protecting our national environment or our natural environment. Actively seek to develop marketing channels and partnerships such as supermarkets and the hotels, etc., etc. All this, it's making sense. And you need to do this now. Look at the situation in Cuba. You understand? Cuba, I wouldn't say they were caught with their pants down, but they are in a place where They are seeing hell right now. With food, with electricity, fuel. I mean, the whole thing is just like an avalanche of problems right now in Cuba. So maybe they need to find, at this point, ways of becoming a little more self-sufficient and less dependent on subsidies and so from friendly governments. Because when the ish hit the fan like it has now, where one of its strategic partners was Venezuela, who is now going through a purging of its own kind and is now not able to support Cuba as it would want to, Cuba is left wanting. You got U.S. with a trade embargo on Cuba, and the fact that they are not able to get their petrol and fuel and all of that, it's just crazy. You understand? This is happening as we speak. And don't say we're immune to these kind of things. If COVID taught you one thing, is that things can change very quickly. So, yeah, I find this this correspondence from the RDU to be very relevant. People, wake up and smell the cocoa tea. All right. Okay, look, the whole situation with the fish. But anywho's, that's not a thing of the past. The government of Grenada say that they welcome the decision by the United States National Marine Fisheries Services, the NMFS, confirming that Grenada fisheries management measures are compatible in effectiveness to those required under the Marine Mammal Protection Act, the MMPA, for designated commercial fisheries, resulting in the restoration of access to the United States market for Grenadian fish and fish products. So we're back in business. And I hope that it doesn't happen again. We had to stay up, ting. Some call it a political move, in a sense, when the U.S. decided to, to block us. I know. There are a lot of things going on these days. A lot of things going on these days. So, the long and short, as we were talking about it last night, and I said that we needed to get this kind of documents, and we got this from the source now, right? So we can speak with confidence that such is the case. So although we cooking with gas, so then fishermen go breathe a sigh of relief, now knowing that they are able to now export their fish, and the U.S. is one of our biggest markets, so that is why it was such a big problem. And so now we are able to resume operations. You understand? So we're looking good. What else do I have to tell you? I have a few things, but I feel like I skipped something. Let me just get it. Oh, right, I get it. Sometimes just know. Yes, I wanted to tell you about this while we were talking about shocks. So, not significant, at least not now, but there is an increase in the cost of petroleum products as of tomorrow. There will be an increase as of tomorrow, on the 18th is the date when everything changes up and things like that. So you can expect that to happen tomorrow. All right, and you are now hereby advised of the new prices. Now, as it relates to gasoline for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, there has been an increase. The old price $13.49 and the new price will be $13.93, which is an increase of 44 cents. Diesel moves from $12.35 per gallon to $14.35, an increase of $2. Now that's significant. Kerosene moves from $9.57 to $10.45, an increase of 88 cents. Now the LPG cooking gas, the 20 pounds, there's no change. So for the mainland Grenada, it remains at $40. The 100-pound cylinder moves from $209.55 to $230.20. Now that's an increase of $20.65. Bulk moves from $2.20 to $2.40, an increase of 20 cents. For Carriacou and the Petite Martinique, we'll tell you that we have seen no change for the LPG cooking gas, the 20 pounds, it stays at $49. However, the 100 pound cylinder, like on mainland, moves from $232.55 to $253.20, an increase of $20.65. Now, when I say like on the mainland, both Carriacou and Petite Martinique and Grenada is seeing a $20.65 increase in the 100 pound cylinder. But of course, the individual cost differs between Grenada and Carriacou. However, the increase is the same. Bulk moves from $2.20 to $2.40, an increase of 20 cents. All right, so these are your new prices. And yeah, diesel sees the largest increase per gallon which is $2. Yikes. All right. Okay. What else do I have for you? Yeah, boy. Nawasa is one of my favorite. Nawasa, Grand Lake. Let me tell you some of my favorite companies. Nawasa, in Grenada. Nawasa, because of the communication structure, it is the best that I have seen in a long time. The best communication structure comes from Nawasa. They're very responsive, very proactive. I'm talking about the communication structure, right? And even the internal management system, I respect them a lot. You know, when you get to, I ain't talking about box pipe and a vex that you don't water in a pipe. I ain't talking about that. Okay, I'm talking about, you know, other elements of the business. Nawasa, I respect greatly. Grenlek. Grenlek. And going to like a shock now, but the RGPF, to an extent, when I say you're going through a shock, there's a lot of pulling and tugging behind the scenes that you don't get to see, you know, but it's one of the institutions that I respect a lot, you know, and these are the top of my list. And there are others, but in terms of utility and so, Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority. I respect the operations as well, you know, and like I said, there are many others, but just on top of my list, and that doesn't take away from others. It's just saying top of my list. There are others within the same list, but those I feel to mention today. All right, yes. So, as I was saying, from a communication that we received from Nawasa, the Peggy's Whim Dam, my goodness, this is huge. This is major. All right. We have a nice little picture to support what we're saying, because last Friday, March 13, wasn't Black Friday like that. It was a Good Friday, as Nawasa officially commissioned its third water storage tank under the G-Cruise project, the Peggy's Whim water storage tank, marking another important milestone in strengthening Grenada's water security. With a strong storage capacity of 500,000 imperial gallons, the Peggy's Whim facility will support a more reliable water supply for communities across the parish of St. Patrick, extending as far as Dunfermline in St. Andrew. Now, the commissioning ceremony was attended by Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell, who joined the parliamentary representative for St. Patrick's West, Honorable Joseph Andel, along with Nawasa officials and community members to celebrate this significant achievement for residents of St. Patrick and surrounding areas. Now, the project costed US $816,000. That's approximately 2.2 million EC dollars. The tank capacity, 500,000 imperial gallons. All right, and of course, we told you about some of the areas that will benefit from the this whole thing. So, yeah, kudos to you guys. Nawasa, y'all did it again. They did, I think the other day they did was in the Maribor area. So we're looking good. You know, we need that. We need that. Now, mind you, despite the size of the tank, it is still dependent on intake, right? So if we're not getting enough rain and the tank is not able to full at a rate that is greater than how it depletes, then it would still have water issues. So it is not a pie in the sky. It is not a miracle. It is a work. Something needs to happen before you can fully enjoy this whole thing. The tank needs to full. Okay? The tank needs to get some time to full to a proper capacity, and then Nawasa is going to be able to better manage. I don't know if they are going to be using technology or if they are going to go strictly based on availability of water, what it has in the tank. I'm not sure, but I would think that they have a nice little system that they would have done, so you know that you can get water at a more consistent basis now that they have more in storage. You know, it gives them the ability to manage it a little bit better. You understand? So yeah, man. But I am very optimistic about this. I'm happy for you guys. Now I want Nawasa to come down my side. You understand? So yeah. Anywho's, so that's it for that. Let me see if there's anything else that I have to tell you. All right. Yada. Okay, let me just make sure. All right, looking good. Okay, I have a couple things to. Then people invite me thing on my body now. Hi Mikey, will be honored to invite you. Hey, other than my body, don't invite me nothing for my body unless I eating and drinking for free. You understand? And you know, they just send you email 4 and 5 times when they realize you don't answer. Give me some time to make up my mind, dog. What is that one? Nah, I mean coming and walk. Sometimes they invite you in smart and inviting you, but there's news they want you. Watching you coming and you're thinking, you know, oh, you feel special. I get like invite, you know, they invite me as a person. And when they check it out, they expect you to come and do news and I don't know about it. Like come to it and jink. Some people feel media people to be just walking around the clock and they're not human beings. So you're inviting all kind of funny hours in the day, funny hours in the night, and they feel like, yeah, why is that one by? I'm not part of your PR team and that. You understand? So take all the time. You understand what I'm saying? And anytime I tell you all the order, don't invite me nothing to come. I come to relax. If you invite me to a thing, just know I come to relax. And there must be something in it for me. I come to eat and drink. You understand? And to get off work, move for a little bit while to relax the blood pressure. Yeah, so I don't come and invite me to 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock in the night and come and tell me about news. Hey, bye. No! Get your PR team to do that. Send a press release. You're putting back gas in my car. You're going to put me chilling to sleep. Put me chilling to sleep when they turn and they realize that daddy do the voice I want. And then when I come back tired, I think I could go and make a bed and go and sleep and chill and they sit down waiting on me. And when they... Let me tell you, Olive, parenting is not the easiest thing, especially when you have a schedule like mine. Them children mean they don't go in the bed until daddy reach home. And then when daddy reach home, born. You understand? When daddy reach home, born, I ain't looking forward to just go and pass out. Take a night, take a warm bath and pass out. Them children waiting for you, sneaking in the house and sneaking in the and you don't even want to put a light there because you don't want to wake up now and then you hear the little voice. Daddy, where were you? Why were you taking so long? Daddy, can you play football with me? 3 o'clock in the morning, yo. You understand? Daddy, can you play football with me? Just 5 minutes. What you go do? What you go do? Watch, I tell you, the thing, my mind was so programmed to the thing. You remember the last time I was dead? I just jump out of the bed and walk straight into the water for no reason. I don't know what going on with me. It's like, I feel like I fall asleep on the world and I had to just get up and just get. You understand? Yeah. They're dead in the dog. And they're dead. Why? Because I don't get to shut down. And some people have no respect for media people. I don't know how we're not. It's hard for people like me with all the information that comes to us. People want help with this. People put all the problems on the shoulder. Individuals cooperate. Everybody. Because they feel like you were made to serve. You're born to serve and you're not human. You're like a computer. They press on, give you commands, expect a result. And if they don't get the result, then there's a problem. They expect it to be a computer. You type M-I-K-E-Y on the typewriter, on the keyboard, you must see M-I-K-E-Y. And if you don't see M-I-K-E-Y when you type M-I-K-E-Y, something wrong. The keyboard is not working, the battery is probably dead, the computer is glitching, or he has a virus. And that's how they treat you. That if they don't get the outcome that they expect by the input that they put into you, then there is a problem. And so they just throw it all at you, right? And then when you try to lie down and sleep at the night, you hear the lady voice telling you how much she needs your help because her child is not able to go to school, the boyfriend leave her alone, and she had 3 children, and then she really needs help with food. And then as soon as they get over that, because you think you could come up with a nice plan for them, you remember the other person that call you and tell you, oh, the neighbor do this and they to them, ding, and da. And it just is revolving. And then you have, oh gosh, you have to do this and you have to do that. And you have somebody expect you to do this. You can't sleep. I don't know when last I get a good night's sleep. I don't know when last. And the day you get a good night's sleep, you're jumping out of that bed because the brain feels like it is wavering on its commitment to serve. I get up in the night, I don't know what happened. Boom! I just rush out of the bed. Boom! Because I rush out so much, I bumped my head into the wall, fell on the ground, and I can't get up. Like, why am I not getting up? It was the first time in my life I felt this. I want to get up and I can't. I want to feel pain. Why am I not feeling pain? So I'm not feeling pain. I want to get up and I can't get up. Then I go into the bathroom and I see my face with a big sore. Big sore. I put on the light in the room. I see my teeth make a mark in the wall. But that teeth are them strong enough. No. Then the wall. And I'm like, hey, how come I'm not feeling no pain? And I feel weird. So I went back and lie down and I'm like, why do I feel this way? And then I'm trying to talk and I can't talk. And then as the days progress and I think, okay, I'm getting better because I didn't feel the pain that I was supposed to feel, I find I'm trying to talk and I can't talk. And I'm trying to communicate with my family and I feel like my speech is slow. I'm thinking slow and I'm talking slow. Confusion in my head. And then I try to stand up one day and I can't stand up properly. What the hell going on with me? I can't stand up properly. I try to walk to go by the doctor and they had to hold me up. What the hell is going on? And the doctor says that I had a concussion. You know, like you knock your head and, you know, it's like, I don't know what going on there, like a knock, all these senses gone out. I thought I was gonna die. But yet people expect you to serve. Worst period of my life. But people expect you to serve. They don't care that you are not, something happened to you and you're not well. And even though if they know that you're not well, that doesn't matter to them much. That's not a problem. They expect to input, when they input M-I-K-E-Y, that they should get the result that they are looking for. And if they don't get that result that they are looking for, then you are defective. You are not doing your job. You know, things like that. And you could see it even for yourself. Like, I have a social media page and like, if I post something like, just something general, like anybody else would want to, having whether it is a comedy, or whether it's a joke, or something that you would encounter in the village or so, then they respond, what, is it a slow news day today? That is a level of disgust that exists out there, that people see you as machines, and they see you as there to serve their interest. And like I said, if they don't get the input or the output that they're looking for, then they see it as a problem. And if you're not strong enough, then it interferes with your motivation to continue serving. For me, I think, and that's why at the beginning of my program, I said that sometimes with challenges, you don't just take it in isolation, because sometimes challenges are there to create a more resilient version of you that you do not know will be necessary at some later point in your life. Because going back to my life when I was younger and I had to go to school with a disfigured face at the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, people laugh at you. Everybody makes fun of you. Everybody makes fun of you. Everybody. Even your friends make fun of you. And you grow older and you become a little more sensitive to your physical attributes. And when you think that you become a little stronger with what people have, because now you have dealt with it for most of your life, you realize that it just keeps coming and coming and coming. Yeah? And so, going through that period, I can't say I've ever been depressed or anything like that, but it was really tough as a little boy growing up and being teased and called all sorts of names. All sorts of names. And today, when people might ask me, Mikey, how it is you're able to do these things? How it is, I had a recent issue and it's like, Mikey, how do you take that for so long? I don't know. It's just like, things don't shake me easily anymore. And probably that is what God prepared me for. Yeah, understand? Gave me that all these years of my life of people teasing me and calling me names, that right now there's nothing under God's beautiful earth that you can say to me that is going to hurt me, or that is going to bother me to that extent. Why? Because I think that I've become immune to that, because I've had so much of that already in my life. The other guy said, Mikey, some people want to say things about you. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't really care. What difference does it make? I really don't care. What I care about, what really matters to me and my family and the people that, and serving people that I care about. Other than that, what can you say, and why does what you say matter? Like, why? If I don't know you, if I don't care about you, why would I make whatever you say about me affect me? It just makes no sense. And I'm saying this using myself as an example, but really saying this to you, that if it's somebody you don't know, somebody you don't care about, somebody who has no impact in any positive way on your life, what does it matter? What really does it matter? You know what I mean? So go as we had it in the beginning, so shall it be in the end, that my encouragement to you is to understand that when you're going through certain challenges in your life, it is God's way of preparing, and it's not cliche, it's just what it is. It's God's way of preparing you for even bigger challenges that He foresees that is going to come your way eventually. And so that when those challenges come, and you are boss, you is a boss. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you got this. Now let's go over to the weather. As we see, presented to us by, let me see who our forecaster is, Fimba. Fimba, how are you doing today? Thank you very much. Let me see, I get a little alert. Let's just make sure it's not news. Okay, great. Now, here we go. Now, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with light isolated showers becoming more frequent by early morning. So we'll get some water in the morning, boy. Tonight's minimum temperature 23.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east, northeasterly to east, southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough with waves 7 to 10 feet in northeasterly to easterly. I said seas moderate to rough. Be guided accordingly. Imagine waves 7 to 10 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. And as we told you last evening, we are going to have a marine advisory that's going to be in effect for the remainder of the week. So careful. For tomorrow, weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with light isolated morning and nighttime showers. Max temp 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 24. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Now seas moderate to rough with waves 7 to 9 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Marine advisory again in effect. Now before we wrap him up, we want to say hello to the peoples on the beanies. So we've got Margaret, we've got Joseph, we've got Diana. Who said we need the rain there? Who said we need the rain? Marcus, yes. So Margaret, you good? Jacinta, Javar, thank you so much for all the work that you have done. We really appreciate you. Bernadette, Bermuda, Cherilyn, Valerie, Barbara, yes Marcus, Suzanne, Leonora, Curtis, who else? We have so many of you, Leonora and everybody. So all of you guys, Hazel, Hazeland, and respect to you. Okay, guys? Diana. Sorry, you hear Grenada getting snow? Watching out, the place real hot, eh? But it does be cool. I don't know how. But this 7 days, it's hot, but it was cool. In the morning, it's cold, but what? The coldness will last about a couple of hours, maybe up until about 9 a.m. and it gets really hot. And then later on in the day again, yeah, bye. So yeah. Anywho's, guys, take care of yourself and your family. We got no NR tonight, so what we're going to leave you with is word from our sponsors who support this program tremendously, and we also want to have you support them as well. Yeah, so support those who support us. That's the order of the day. So take care, guys. I love and appreciate every one of you. We touch base again tomorrow, God's willing. We will have a live on our program live tomorrow, so you can look out for that in the afternoon time, just around 6 o'clock. All right. So take care, guys. All the best.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NOASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NOASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the US in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. Spot Pay. Money reimagined.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Request, pay, ride. Dash makes getting around easy. Dash, rides that fit you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Grenada UB40 featuring Ali Campbell is heading to the National Cricket Stadium for Reggae Fest, the big show with 4 superstars and 3 live bands on one night only. Saturday 11th April. Early bird tickets at Grenada Optical or online at gotofet.com.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for 2 to enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.